I'm gonna give you a little update here. I haven't done too much in the last couple of weeks just because I've been pretty busy doing other things, but I've only done really one thing, and that was I removed the intake water pump that used to be here and replaced it with a new drain plug. So I sealed it up with 5200, so that should be pretty solid. And the other thing that I did was remove the kicker motor, and it's sitting over here for right now. It'll eventually get put on my motor stand, but before I even do that, I need to remove this motor here because the steering cable is frozen inside there. So I'm going to see if I can knock that through and get it loosened up. If not, well, then I'm just going to replace it. Shouldn't be too complicated since I have the boat is pretty much all gutted out. The other stuff I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the GPS antenna. This is an old VHF, actually not VHF, this is I think it's an old CB antenna that the previous owner had. So I got to remove that. Also got to remove this light here. I'm going to take this off. There's 3 bolts here that will take that off, and it's about a quarter size hole underneath here where the wire is going through. I gotta run this to see if this works. I want to check out and see if this thing works. I have no idea. Then I'm going to remove the horns here, the hailer, and this horn's going to get removed, and if it works I'm going to put it back up here. If it not, well, it's just going to go in the trash and I'll get a new one. Here's the VHF antenna, so that will need to come off basically just so I can, when I start washing and waxing, I can take care of that. This is the mount for the VHF antenna. It's just this cheap little plastic one, kind of done a little half-assed to say the best. So that will come off, and since I have the other one on the other side that's stainless steel, I'm going to replace that one with this one over here. So that should at least look nice. I'm going to run the VHF cable in through this hole here. So it's going to be one hole that's not going to get patched up, but definitely going to have to patch up this hole here. There's a few other little things I got to do. The straps that the trailer company had, which was a really stupid thing, the straps came across here, and you can see the amount of damage they have done. So I got to fix that up, get rid of this. Just a little bit of things, taking off this here, getting rid of that, and going to take off the downriggers just so I can get underneath this plate, make sure that's sealed properly. I need to remove the vinyl here, get rid of the gauges, the compass. This controls the spotlight, so that's going to be gone. Take care of these. I'm going to get rid of these. It's going to get a whole new switch panel put in. This is gone. The steering wheel is going to go. Another thing is going to go. This little light's going to go. This is a horn. That's going to go. You can see over here, this is a ram mount. No longer a ram mount around, so that's going to be taken off. This hole's going to be filled. This hole's going to be filled. It's actually a hole here where the cup holders go. Another little light. I'm going to get rid of that. Get rid of this stuff here, these old cigarette lighters. This guy's going to go. This is going to go. And then the boat's just going to get a really good detailed and cleaning on the inside. So I have Starboard. I'm going to be installing that. Actually, going to be cutting that. What I got to do is I got to remove these old pedestals. These are going to go. I need to get rid of those and seal them up. And then once I do that, what I'm going to do on the deck is, in parts of the deck it's kind of worn out. So what I'm going to buy is the sea deck. So I'm going to get the sea deck and probably lay that down here. But I'll make that decision once I kind of get a better feel of what the deck looked like after getting it all cleaned up. So that's kind of my overview for right now. Okay, so this is what I'm going to try and get done here today is this light. I need to take it down. So as you can see, it's bolted in by 3 bolts there. I just need to take this guy off of here. I'm also going to see if this thing works. I have no idea if it does or not. Also going to remove the horns and the hailer. With this horn over here, I'm going to take it off and I'm going to remove this horn from here. I'm going to mount it up where it normally is. I just don't like it right here. I'm going to take off the VHF antenna and remove the GPS antenna. Get those taken off. Well, so I'm going to have a lot of little holes here and there that I'm going to have to clean up. If you're wondering what this stuff is here that I put over the holes, it's just Flex Seal. You can get it at, no, just kidding. It's gaffer's tape. It's 3M, it's gaffer's tape. It's basically a vinyl tape. So put over this so that way if water, whatever gets up on top here before I get to sealing it up, it's not gonna leak into the holes or anything like that. It's really good to use. I like it. Keeps the water out better than duct tape. Doesn't leave behind that sticky mess and threads that the duct tape does. So that's why I like using this vinyl tape here.